Hi guys, a lot of people have been asking what do we use for the white bass run. So I'm here at the bait shop with a bunch of different lures just to kind of get you started. Now that it's May 1st, you can now use treble hooks in the river. So a lot of people will come in and they'll get rooster tails. Rooster tails are pretty popular. You know, they got this little spinner here, kind of puts a little visual flash, and they like it. There's a lot of different varieties. You can use the branded rooster tail, you can use MEPs, you can even use hand-poured ones like these. They all work. Another thing that I personally like using are anything with a hair jig. Like this, kind of hard to see. Just a little weight and some hair. Kind of simulates an insect in the water. Most of you guys know that you can still catch white bass on the floating jig heads and twister tails, but if you want to go the slightly more inexpensive route, you know, go ahead and get some little lead heads and maybe a 2-inch twister. Those work great. Something else that I really think work fantastic, and not just for white bass, but a lot of other species like largemouth, are these chatterbaits. They add a little bit of vibration, and it seems like fish really favor them. And I would say the last thing that I like to use, if none of this else is working, as far as lures go, I kind of use a little minnow. This is a Rapala minnow, so this is a floating, a number 3. You know, it's real small, so it kind of simulates, obviously, a minnow. And I've caught a lot on that too. I would say probably the most popular thing people are using is actually live bait minnows, but I've also seen people use wax worms and night crawlers as well. But if you want to use live bait, I would suggest minnows. If you want to use lures, any of the ones that I mentioned. As far as color goes, it seems that anything that simulates a minnow, so kind of like a flashy silver or a white, works great. But other guys have caught, you know, all kinds of different fish on different colors as well. And other popular colors are like lime or pink. So go ahead, throw some out there and see what you can catch.